Welcome to another episode of the Daily Practice. The window is open, the request lines are open, the hourglass is flipped, and the sand is falling. Let's get to work. Here he is, our troubadour, Nathan Moore.
Who am I shouted on the corner of two streets? Who am I when looking to the bottom of a bottle? I'm somewhere between Baudelaire and Mad Magazine, just sitting there, full throttle. But I don't think God makes mistakes, no. I don't think I'm really doing wrong. Some days I think I don't know what I'm thinking I could ever write this world a song. Who am I? I played on a stage last night in Georgia. Who am I? I ate eggs in Mississippi. And on the phone I could hear it in her voice, she was naked. And I could tell she didn't miss me. But I don't think God makes mistakes, no. And I don't think I'm really doing wrong. Some days I think I don't know what I'm thinking I could ever write this world a song. Who am I? My name, there is no stranger word. Who am I? My mother, she doesn't recognize me. Why would I insult this pitiful world? Looking into the eyes of such beauty, I don't think God makes mistakes, no. And I don't think I'm really doing wrong. Some days I think I don't know what I'm thinking I could ever write this world a song. Ooh, feeling rusty from the weekend. Whoops. Hello, welcome to practice. Ready for the week, though. I'm ready. Nose to the grindstone. Eyes on the prize. Forward. March. So rusty, I forgot to put my harmonica on. Bill Hicks. I was thinking of you last night, was it? It was one of the songs that tech support found that hadn't been played yet. It was still on the bottom of the ocean. And there's a line in there. Oh, yeah, it's the Van Jones song. Well, it looks like we got ourselves a reader. It was... There's a lot of Bill Hicks references in my songs from back in the day, but that one's a direct steal. I feel like I'm missing some good chats. Ragged Adam wants to write a song with me. Cello Dave introduced me to your music about 20 years ago and said he played with you. You are by far my favorite songwriter. Aw, that's awesome. Well, thank you very much. Appreciate that. You know, I've never been a great collaborator, but I have collaborated before, and it seems like timing is everything when it comes to that. It's so hard to force. I can't make myself write a song when I can't write a song, even just on my own collaboration between my head and my heart. I can't just sit down and be like, I'm going to write a song now. So if you catch me at the right moment, I suggest step one is join our Discord server. There's a lot of off hours hangs and weird stuff that happens, and it's a great place to be like, hey, here's a part of a song. And if you put a part of a song in the Discord at the right time and the right day, I'll probably be sitting down here and I'll just start playing with it and something might happen. Who knows? But I hate to commit to it and then I just know I'll lock up. It'll be weird. It's just... I'm gonna play one more, let you guys get a couple more into your set list, and then we'll begin. Just stretching. Everybody's, are you stretching? Great window art, perfect. Tossed a penny, watched it roll. Said heads, I'm heading to New Mexico. Tails, I'm staying right here where I sit. Yeah, would you believe me if I lied and said it stayed up on its side? So I hitched a ride to a place I'd never left. Oh, that traveling on, that feeling gone, that age-old remedy. Oh, I know that feeling like I know it well, like I'm driving away from my tolling bell, and the hope alone seems to make me fit. On my guitar I was sitting strong, 'cause when a song comes along, it's like seeing something no one's gonna believe. Well, I've been drunk enough to boast a divine purpose for this coast to coast. Most of the time it's just enough to leave. Oh, that traveling on, that feeling gone, that age-old remedy. Oh, sober and humble, but still I strong. 'Cause when a song comes along, I find faith in things I simply can't conceive. Woo! likes it harder like a fisherman. I need something rolling by when I make my stand. I'm just a man using his hands to pray. Now when joy drops by, whatever's sweet, don't you beg her to stay like you never did meet, and not want to return to where she swept you away. Oh, that traveling on, that feeling gone, that age-old remedy. I know that feeling, I like it, I know it well, like I'm ringing my own tolling bell. And I'm not alone, I'm not alright, I'm not afraid. All right, I think I'm ready. You're just in time. I haven't played any requests, so if you didn't request Who Am I think you're good. Let's see, I haven't even looked at the request list yet. Oh my goodness. God Can't Be Dead, I'm the Same. Movin by Lovin. Grow Your Own. It's not the... All right, looks like a fun list. Here for it. I keep feeding my fishbowl head. Strange things keep occurring to me. Looking back on almost everything I ever said, I'm thinking I might not even have to believe for it to be so. Needle to a thread. If I'm not alive, God can't be dead. For it is written, because it's read. When you're riding around in a wheelbarrow, so much depends upon the two strong hands on the wagon. Could be a child's one, radio flyer test flights in the sand. Woo, look at me go. Needle to a thread. If I'm not alive, God can't be dead. For it is written, because it's read. fish swimming in wine. Eyes wide open all the time. It's a winter's day, but you wouldn't know it for the sunshine. I'm in short sleeves, stringing these Christmas lights. Just look at them glow. Needle to a thread. If I'm not alive, God can't be dead. For it is written, because it's red. For it is written, because it's red. Fun request. Hey, I just realized something is missing, but I can't say what it is. Man, this candle is not wanting. I need to create a little trench for the wax to get out. Just created a perfect cup, and now it's drowning itself. All right, what was next? I'm the same. Boy, this is one of those overlappers that I don't know. A lot of times something really cool will happen on the record, or you'll write it with another singer in mind. You overlap things, and then you don't know what to do when you're by yourself. So what's it going to be this time? I know what we're going to do at Carnegie Hall. You guys are going to sing the chorus at the end, chant it, and I'll do the overlap. But when I'm by myself, I might just end this one early. I might just try to give it a clean ending this time. Like, what am I really going to do? Pretend I'm on a radio station. What's the version? Red River, roll on by. Couldn't catch me if you tried. Lord, you get deeper every day. In a puddle, in a parking lot, in a field of forget-me-nots. Lord, you get taller every day. I'm the same. I've always been. I'll always be. I'm the same. To change, they put him down. Some still talking about the day. I'm not the kind to reminisce. I'd rather be looking out like this, eyes forward, head straight into the day. I'm the same. I've always been, I'll always be. I'm the same. I'll always be. I'm the same. It's the wind in a Dixie cup. Like they say, things change. And that is good when things are bad. And that is bad when things are good. Either way, I'm the same. I've always been. I'll always be. I'm the same. I've always been. I'll always be. I'm the same. I've always been. I'll always be. I'm the same. I just want to play every song we played so far again. Welcome to practice. Well, I wage a war on the war on drugs if I had a million friends. Oh, we could bring them down with our loving arms and get back to the good work again. Yeah, get back to the good work again. Moving by loving, shaking by soul, grooving not shoving, taking it slow, sharing in the trouble, sharing in the pain. We can't just lock loneliness away. We can't just lock loneliness away. Well, all we really need is a really deep breath, a good dance floor and a sing-along song. Someone to pour the wine while we smoke away the crime. We can save the world all night long. We can save the world all night long. Just moving by loving, shaking by soul, grooving not shoving, taking it slow, sharing in the trouble, sharing in the pain. We can't just lock loneliness away. We can't just lock loneliness away. Hey, hey. idea. Well, I reckon that's true. I mean, I've seen it on the news. Every 2 minutes, someone's stuck in jail. And most of them didn't hurt, nothing but the dirt. It was just because their mind set sail. It was just because their mind set sail. We should be moving by loving, taking by soul, grooving, not shoving, taking it slow. Moving by loving, shaking by soul, grooving, not shoving, taking it slow. Moving by loving, shaking by soul, moving, not shoving, taking it slow. Moving by love, shaking by soul, moving, not shoving, taking it slow. Sharing in the trouble, sharing in the pain. We can't just lock loneliness away. No, we can't just lock loneliness away. We can't just lock loneliness away. No, we can't just lock loneliness away. Where's my choir? I need a choir. That is a really hard sell by yourself, I think. There we go. We're just going to have to tend the flame tonight. A little tending. It's okay. I'm here for it. I just want to sit down and read all y'all's chats. I just see all these beautiful souls chatting away, and it makes me so happy. But I feel like I'm missing a lot. Speaking of missing a lot, where's the thing? I'm going to tear this place apart as soon as this show's over. Oh, thank you, Banjo Baby. That must have, I think I felt that. It's the only way it worked. He says he's singing along at home for those that aren't reading the chats. Ooh, I wish I'd seen this sooner. I would have done a whole segue. The next request, somebody else was Grow Your Own, and the Amusement used to always do those songs. We used to do Grow Your Own into Movin' by Lovin', I believe was the flow of that. Almost grabbed the wrong A. I'm not sure what the key for my current self is for this song. We haven't spent much time with it. There's a better version that I'm about to do somewhere in our trials and errors. You have been looking for so long now, can't be found in an old sad town. You can't find your smile since you put it down, and you can't pave a road not to where you're bound. You can stand on your head, but you can't fool a frown. You gotta grow your own, pass it around, pass it around. Lonely, you're just another face in the crowd. Hungry, you wander over fertile ground where you want to, but you don't. Shout out loud in the streets, they empty to a bitter old cloud. But love don't grow on trees you chop down. You gotta grow your own, and pass it round, and pass it round. left her dress where the king left his crown, while pioneers searched for a place to settle down. And there's clouds in the sky like tossed off evening gowns. It's like you're underwater, but you just don't drown. Even in the pastures of heaven I found you gotta grow your own and pass around, pass around. You gotta grow your own and pass around, and pass it around. Let's hear that in G for just a second. Yeah, nice. Lonely, you're just another face in the crowd. Hungry, you wander over fertile ground. You want to, but you don't shout out loud. In the streets they empty to a bitter old cloud. And love don't grow on trees you chop down. You gotta grow your own and pass around, and pass around. Maybe it might be a little better. I'm gonna take a note of that. What'd y'all think of that? I find that almost any song that I wrote over 10 years ago has to drop down at least a step in key for my older voice. Oh, I have some things on here I didn't get to. I didn't mark off. I've been busy with some other stuff here, but that's no excuse. It's no excuse. Here, check this out. Oh, I need to cut on my sound effects. I'm working on this. All right, that's the current situation. Now, if I ram this hard enough, there we go. Now, if I warm it up by the fire, whew. Good as new. It's not the end of the world. It's pretty amazing how out of practice you can get with just a weekend off. just little things. I feel like I haven't seen y'all in years. Like, what is this thing with these strings on it? Can't even candle. The candle's like, what do I do? What's going on? Oh, how did I used to do this before? Because this seems impossible. I just spilled wax all over the place. It's fine. It's fine. That's why God made Tuesday. I've forgotten how it feels to touch. Lately I've remembered too much. Now as winter quickly tightens the bind, and the only open window is online, I keep seeing such good people in such situations, in such grave pain. Sometimes I have to remind myself what my grandma would say. Oh, it's not the end of the world. Oh, it's not the end of the world. Boarded up storefronts, more storms on the way, but not for the wind, not for the rain, but for fear of a friend who might be lost in despair. Everything happens every day somewhere, and when it's my house that's burning down, and it seems like it's all gone up in flames, sometimes I have to remind myself what my grandma would say. Oh, it's not the end of the world. Oh, it's not the end of the world. Hard to tell from here who'll be there when the dust settles, when we clear the air. All my friends are lunatics, so they'll probably survive. They'll probably be glad to be alive. That's what happened on the Titanic. On the Titanic, the musicians played. And sometimes I have to remind myself what my grandma would say. Oh, it's not the end of the world. 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 Beautiful window art. Soldier song. Been a minute on that. All right. There's one that really needs practice. Hey, Chris. Welcome to the show. If you're just watching for the first time out there on YouTube, be sure to subscribe to the channel, click the bell so you get notified. And if you are watching on Facebook, it's way more fun on YouTube. You can't see any of the chats on Facebook. On YouTube, you can see all the chats from Discord, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. It's much more of a... You'll get a lot more love over there. Facebook's lonely, which is appropriate. Oh, it's because this guy is blocking your view, Banjo Baby. I know, it's terrible. This didn't really work the way I was hoping it would anyways. I spent a lot of time trying to get this guy to have smoke coming out of his mouth. Boy, if y'all only knew all the failures of things I've tried to make for your entertainment. This is a very elaborate thing. But good news for you, Banjo Baby, is it did not work. So he's not going to be stealing this real estate. I just left him there tonight because he was in the intro. But I'm going to redo all of that tonight. I just can't believe how much this failed. I can't believe there's not smoke coming out of his mouth right now. It's coming out of everywhere else. It's stupid. It's so stupid. Just get out of the way. Show Banjo Baby his banjo. There you go. All right, Chris is on YouTube. Yay. Forgot the first line, but I got it. All right, soldier, rock and roll. Can't win the war just sitting. He's off on another tour. No one believes in the mission, and in writing to his worried wife, he tells her not to worry. Another day in a life can't be in any hurry. And they say you can always change the channel. If you don't like it, just turn it off. They say. Hard to say anymore. For a while I managed, so one by one every word became a different language, written on a different world. All together started with a solemn vow. Now it's sometimes never. They say you can always change the channel. If you you don't like it, just turn it off, they say. They say. Sometimes when it's perfect outside, don't it still seem like anything's possible? Maybe the moon is full, the light's just right, but it seems like we just might rise on a new world, seeing things in a little different way. I mean, what's to stop us? Then again, you know what they say, good morning, wake up, they say, you can always change the channel. If you don't like it, just turn it off, they say, they say, they say. Try to get fancy. Oh my God, that was so fun. Great request. I feel like it doesn't need the whole little musical segue between the first chorus and the second verses. Little arrangement idea. I might take a note of that. Soldier. Oh my goodness, look at that. Can you believe it? Already time for a leaving song. We did it, folks. Cheers. Our glass is empty. All right. Ooh, all right, boom, 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 leaving song. That sounds, ooh, bad time to be a clown. Oh, man. Both fun calls. I guess, gosh. Yeah, the hourglass is running a little fast. I want the show to be an hour, and if I tip it right at the beginning, then it always ends up being like an hour 10, hour 15, and I really want it to be an hour because it's 5 nights a week. It's a lot, and I want people to I want to leave you wanting more every time, and for people that are watching it over a coffee or whatever, when they look at it, I want it to feel just like a show, doable. So I've taken to starting it a little early, trying to figure out exactly when to start it. And I did go a little bit earlier tonight just to see what happened, and I found out. So it looks like I have to start it at 11:52 or something like that. When you ever gonna learn, it's not the songs. Even though the moon is full, It's not the stars up there falling. No, that's you, that's beautiful. When you gonna get it straight? It's not the money. It's not your lovely friends who are never dull. It's not the flowers in the city. No, that's you, that's beautiful. Ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom goes your heart. It marks in time the rhythm of the view. Ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom goes your heart. And the ocean, thanks to you, is blue. When you gonna get it straight? It's not your lover. It's not your lovely friends who are never dull. I know you might swear you see it in some other. Nope, that's you, that's beautiful. Straight, it's not the sun setting or the same river twice. It's not because the clouds are pirouetting. Nope, that's you, that feels so nice. Ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom goes your heart. It marks in time the rhythm of the view. Ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom goes your heart. And the ocean, thanks to you, is blue. And the ocean, thanks to you, is blue. Ah, so fun. I tell you what, that F minor really throws a wrinkle into the scale of the harmonica. There's a couple of notes that work, though. I'll figure it out. I've made it out of there alive at least once, so I know it's possible. Oh man. Well, I'm like you. That was too quick. Already can't wait for tomorrow. And I'm going to keep playing here. Looks like I got some notes I've neglected, and I want to address a couple of these from tonight. Oh, man. Hey, the candle finally found its way. Now you're just ready to rock, aren't you? Now you're like, what? Don't even say that, because you are... Never mind. You're fine. Be silly, be honest, always trust your cape.